basically, I'm like 16. Like I break up with my ex. Yeah, like it was toxic. Like she told me that she went to South London for a party and then she ended up lipsing a guy. I was like, you know what? It's one thing. Cheating is one thing, but partying in South, I can't do that.
There's certain places you just don't go to. It's like Chechnya, you just don't go to the places, bro. You just don't do it.
After I broke up with her, her best friend would text me basically saying like, why did you break up with my best friend? Like,
well, go away, man.
They're annoying. That's what I said to her. I was like, bro, leave me alone. Leave me alone. She was saying things like, my friend, she can't eat. She's bare heartbroken. She was telling me this while I was eating Dixie while she was I don't care if she can't eat. I'm calm. The relationship was toxic. Leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with it. Like, get off my line. She's like, don't get lippy to me before I call my man. And I was like, what? You're that fat black guy that played basketball in the Turkish, man. I was like, your man's a nobody, bro. Like, I knew her man moved to my ends quite recently. I knew he didn't chill with nobody. Your man's a nobody. He's not doing that to nobody, bro. Like, leave me be. And I hung up. 6 months goes by. She's still trying to get back with me. And it was one day I was so stupid. I was like, you know what? Let me just link her. So I link her in the park that's near my house. I was like, yeah, come East Ham Central Park. She comes to East Ham Central Park. We have a good time. And then she's like, drop me bus stop. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'll drop you to the bus stop. I get to the bus stop and I remember the bus stop was right next to the Gala Bingo on Barking Road. And this is like a main road.
Yeah, bait spot.
It's like on the main road, but there's a secluded gap. And that's where the bus stop is. So I get across the road. I see this girl, the girl's best friend and her ex waiting there for me, basically. Waiting.
Alarm bells are ringing straight away.
Crazy. As soon as he sees me, he grips me. He pulls me up. He grips me like that, and he's bare grips me up against the wall. He's like, "What? You were chatting shit? Yeah, you're talking shit to my girl. Blah 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 blah." But for some reason, we don't fight. It's just like a gripsing thing. We don't fight. It was like a cold war. It was like... There's no winning. So eventually, like, we end up just talking it out. He's like, I'm not even really on this beef thing, but like, no one can disrespect my girl. If anybody ever disrespects my girl, I'm going to switch. So I was like, you know what? Like, I was kind of admitting guilt. I wasn't going to say sorry, but I was like, you know what? I get it. Like, but your girl was calling my phone, like, talking crap. Like, it was all of that. So we're kind of like squashing the beef a bit. Next thing I know, the bus pulls up. The bus pulls up and he gets a phone call, the guy I'm talking to, and he's like, yeah, we're still here, jump off the bus. I look up at the bus and I see Bear Man coming off the bus.
You know you see bare shadows.
Bear Man coming off the bus, bro. I'm not in a good way either, bro.
Let's come off the bus ever.
Coming off the bus, hey, sometimes you come off that bus and it feels good, bro. So yeah, I see Bear Man coming off the bus, and then my ex looks up at the bus as well, because my ex is with me, and she looks up at the bus and she's like, she starts crying. I'm naive. I'm thinking she just misses me. I want you back. She wants me back. So then when I go to the guy, I was like, these your boys, yeah, like coming off the bus, and he's like, yeah, just Traumz and them, man.
That name sounds scary. I'm like Traumz.
I'm like Traumz. He's like, yeah, short for trauma. This time I'm studying A-level psychology, so I'm concerned straight away. I'm like, what do you mean? Is there a case file that is there a case file that I need before he gets here? Is there anything I should know? Like, that's not a normal name. Exactly. He's like, nah, them man are calm. As soon as this trauma guy gets off the bus, you can see that he's the leader. He's like to me, what? Is this the guy that's on it? Yeah, you want to die in front of the Gala Bingo? Yeah, you want to die in front of the Gala? All of that shaking thing, all of that. So I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I want to be a therapist one day. I'm going to have to deal with trauma.
This is your first client.
Let me use some of the skills I learned in college to diffuse the situation. So I start trying to reason with him. I'm like, yep. And when he's saying like you want to die, I'm like, yep. I was like, yeah, acceptance first. I'm like, yeah, let it all out. Let it all out. That's the trauma. I'm here. Come on. Let it all out. I know you've been through a lot. He's like, shut up, bro. You man's on this counselling thing. Shut up, bro. Man, as soon as he said that, I knew that this guy had a significant amount of counselling already. You're not trying to hear. You don't have a name called trauma. Exactly. He's not trying to hit anything I'm trying to say. So then I'm thinking, you know what? Let me try to diffuse the situation. The girl, my ex's best friend, she then goes to him, like, shut up, he's always chatting shit, like, smack him up.
Hey, just relax.
I hate this friend zone.
Trauma goes to her, shut up, you stupid girl. I'm not talking to you. Then I'm looking at her man like, bro, you said no one can discuss it. No one can discuss it. I was like, that's the whole fucking reason we're here, bro. You said no one can discuss it. What, different strokes for different folks? I was like, I've always been scared. You said you're honest. Are you me now? I was like, are you me, bro? He's just got his head down, quiet. When he's talking to the chat, he's just quiet. And then this Traumz guy, he's like, this is what the most embarrassing part. He was like to me, like, look, you got 10 seconds to apologize. If you don't apologize before I get to 1, you're gonna lose your life here and there.
Yeah, I believe him as well.
I believe him, bro. So I'm like, first of all, I look at the guy, I'm like, brother, you just gonna let this guy steal your apology? This is embarrassing for both of us. It's not just me. And then he's just basically like, 10. As soon as he says 10, I'm like, bruv, please, like, there's girls here, there's bare people here. Like, don't do the countdown thing, it's long. He's like, 9. I put my head down like this. I'm like, I've obviously not got the time to negotiate, so I know I'm gonna say sorry, but when is the best time?
Between like 5 and 2.
So he gets 8, he's like 8. And I'm thinking, I can't say sorry too early because bare people are around, but I can't say it too late because I don't want him to think I'm
It's not killing your life right now.
He got 7. I was like, 7's my lucky number. I'm not dying on 7. He's like 6. As soon as he says 6, I see some of his boys doing all of that. He's like 5, and at 5 I was just like, you know what? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
You know what? Yeah. I'm sorry. Cool. As soon as I say sorry, he's like,
You pussy. When man laughs like that, bro, holding the Joker. That laugh like that, bro.
We're all thinking it's over. He's laughing. He's like, nah, you know what? I didn't come here for no reason. You shouldn't have spoke. And then he just punches me in the face. As soon as he punches me, I fall to the floor. I had 1 HP, bro. I was concussed. If I knew I was fighting Wilder, I would have said sorry at I was concussed on the floor, bro.
Sorry for round 1.
And then for some reason, when I'm on the floor, I don't know if I was hallucinating, but the count starts going up. It's like boxing, bro. It's like it's 1, 2. At 1, I'm thinking, right, is this coming from the gala bingo? Because I know it's veterans night. So can I hear number 1? 2. At 2, I'm thinking, you know what? What's the best time to come up? Because I don't want the judges to think that this was. I was like, I don't want the judges to think it's a TKO. So I need to get up, but I still need to buy some time to get my balance back. Yeah. And then he goes 3. At 3, I'm just thinking, you know what? Let me get up. So I tried to get up and start fighting back.
Yeah.
I start trying to fight these men back, but they all just start jumping me. I was getting fucked up, bro. It was like I was fighting Dr. Octavius. I was getting when I caught a break, I just ran off. I ran all the way home, bro. And I left the girl there. That's the maddest thing. I just ran home. Now, I really learned that day what's the meaning of trauma, bro. I don't like gala bingo. I don't like countdowns, bro. I hate New Year's Eve, bro. I hate New Year's Eve, bro.